Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It was interesting when I started shuffling for you guys. I saw someone in a boat rowing, like a rowboat, and I was like, oh, where are we going? This is exciting. But then you just kept going in circles like this. And it was kind of interesting. And I'm like, oh, wait now, hold your fire a little bit. I think it might be time for you to just slow down for a little bit, chill a little bit. We have 3 planets in retrograde, and we're just coming off of the holidays. So just like slow down a little bit so that you can use all that fire with more aligned action. I'm Christina, by the way, with Sanctuary Within You. And I am here to do readings today, a little bit different from my usual pick-up pile. So today I'm breaking it down into first starting with fire signs for you here. So Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. You can watch your sun, moon, and rising, watch the other signs as well. So we're going to break it down for what's in store for you for January of 2023. Exciting new year ahead. So I'm going to do a general reading for you and then pull one card for each of your signs. So let's see what's in store for fire signs. Wow. Okay. So you have a lot to look forward to. Maybe that's why you're feeling it. You're feeling the moving forward, right? And that's why it's just like, okay, this rowboat, but then you're not really getting anywhere right now. So just be in this feeling. Allow this feeling to fully come in, and so that you embody the feeling that you have. If you do have that feeling of just like, oh my gosh, there's exciting things ahead. Because the more you go into that feeling, this is how we manifest, the more we go into the feeling of what it is that we want to create, the more our frequency, our body, our mind gets used to, our nervous system gets used to that energy, and the easier it is to call it in, because you just are that new energy, rather than pulling you back into, oh, well, this is how it's always going to be or have been, and that's why it's going to continue to be that way. That's not the truth. You create your reality. So with these 2 cards showing up first here, the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, this is celebrating. I mean, that's kind of how I'm feeling it. Start celebrating now. Even if it's not here yet, what it is that you want, there is a lot of fulfillment on its way. This is harmonious relationships. This is that just fulfillment in your heart of like, wow, this gets to be my life. And I feel too that you need this. When we're talking about self-care, for you who have been with me for a while, you know that I'm a transformational coach. I help you love yourself more and love yourself through the harder and challenging times in your life where you maybe have now come to that part where you want to change these patterns that has been repeating themselves throughout your life, and you want to change them. You're ready for more. So with that self-care that is needed, I feel like this right here is really filling your cup. So start doing that now. Start filling your cup, because more of it is going to show up on the outside with what you're doing on the inside. So always doing on the inside first what you want to be shown from the outside. So if you want more love and being seen, then you have to give that to yourself first. See yourself. What parts of you feel like you're not seen, or that you're not validated? And when you tend to seek validation outside of yourself, then that's when you're being called to instead go in and see, okay, where can I validate my own self-worth more? And where can I celebrate myself instead of just going and projecting out? How can I care for myself more so that I can call in all this beauty in my heart and around me and in relationships as well? I feel like it's just it's on its way. If it's not already here, this is what you're calling in. Just really beautiful harmony here. You do have the Seven of Cups as well. So this can talk about a lot of different options, or feeling like, well, okay, I could do this and I could do this and I could do this, and it might make you feel scattered. And always, when you feel scattered, when you're in your head, you need to get down into your heart, and ground as well. So if you're coming off of a turbulent season, or the holidays, or just been through a lot of changes within you, make sure that you ground so that you act from an aligned place. We always want to act from our intuition. We always want to take that aligned action when we do, so that we don't have to exert energy where we're not meant to exert energy. We want to preserve that so that we can direct it, and that way it will be so much more powerful when you do. And when you act from your heart, against maybe the mind, or against the logical mind, against maybe traditions or social upbringing, or whatever that is within you, those kind of programmings that you have based your life on so far. And if your heart starts telling you to act a different way, that's your soul speaking. That's your soul urging you to listen to your intuition, to listen to your heart, because you're here to break those ancestral maybe or generational chains, so that you can live a more whole life within yourself, so that you can celebrate your gifts, so that you can come into your fulfillment and live your soul purpose more aligned. And I know from my experience, everything that I've gone through in my life, that it is certainly not the easy route to take, to choose to operate from your heart, but it is by far the most rewarding. And that's what we're here for. If you're tuning into me, and if you're doing work with me, you know that we are going into the deepest core patternings, to see what that is and where that holds you back, so that you can move forward in your full potential. And that will always be spoken to you from your heart, from your intuition. Okay, let's see here what else this month. I feel like 2 more cards for fire signs. 2 more cards for fire signs. It is a really beneficial, Jupiter moved into Aries in the end of December, so that's gonna help all of your fire placements with just that expansion. So also what's coming in here, if you're feeling that expansion and feeling that, well, I want to move into something new. I don't want what I'm living right now, or I want to change something up, or I know just that feeling that I know that I'm here for something more, something bigger. But if you feel like, well, what do I do with that? Or it feels scary, I don't know where to go with the 7 of Cups coming in, know that, we always grow out of our comfort zone. And when we are working with taking those leaps and cutting cords or healing those patterns that doesn't serve you anymore, you have to put yourself into the unknown and into trust. And while doing that, grounding and feeling safe within yourself is the best tool that you can use. So this is a lot of root chakra, not just grounding, but also that feeling of I'm safe. So you could do inner child healing. You can hold yourself. You can ask the universe, guides, angels, however, star beings that you work with, to simply just hold you. You can find it. I work with, you who know me knows that I work with a lot of crystals as well, and carry it in my pocket when I move through certain things, right? To just that reminder of like, right, I have the signs here. I'm always supported. I'm always guided, so that you can ground in from your mind that's going to try to keep you safe by keeping you in the same routine, or keeping you on the same track that it knows. But that's not where we grow. That's not where we follow our soul path. So just doing that too might be really, really helpful for you. Okay, so 2 more cards. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So you have so many beautiful signs here for January coming in. Like what a start of this year. You're definitely being called to trust your intuition. Just what I just said. Trust your heart, trust your intuition. You are the source. We are all source. We have just suppressed it. So this is for you to go in and to feel that goddess, king, however you feel that divine source within you. You have all that within you. You don't have to get it from somewhere else. The key to transformation is to become whole. Correction, we are whole, is to realize that you are whole, to come back home to you. Because that there is where you have all your solutions. That is where we have all the abundance, all the love. Anything that we seek outside us is already within us. So we have to tune into that energy and detach as much as possible from wanting it from the outside. When we become whole here, and the strength that we get, the more you listen to and act on your intuition, that strength that comes here, that will make you not doubt yourself. That will make you, sure, certain transits and certain waves and transformations will bring that around. But when you learn to always live from here, even if the mind comes and throws you off at times, you so easy come back into here. And in here, to not doubt yourself. And that's a really beautiful life to live. To always feel supported, always know where you're coming from and that you're supported. And the last general card for fire signs is the Nine of Cups. This is like wishes coming through. I want to tell you here, be super straight and clear about what it is that you're calling in, and be super clear about what you are speaking, words or spells, what you are thinking, where you self-sabotage yourself, where you maybe expect old things to come back around, or, well, how can this be possible because this is what I've always experienced. Stop that thought right there and come into here and course correct your mind, okay? Because all these wishes, all these things are coming to you. So now it's for you to open to receive it and to align with this energy as much as possible every single day. If you really want to change your life, if you really want to create your life to what you want it to do, if you really want to come into your full potential where you can create your life to make it what you want, then you have to be diligent. You have to be diligent with your practice, meditation, with not just in meditation, but also in your daily life. What are you taking action on? What are you thinking? What are you telling yourself? Okay? And course correct when it's not aligned with what you want to create and who you want to be. Okay, now I'm going to pull a card for each of you as well. I've been feeling like a self-love theme, so I'm going to do that. So let's start with Aries. Aries and self-love, where we can. Woo! Oh, okay, well, there we go. I guess. Well, there's a lot here. Okay, that we'll do this one, as well as the other one. So Aries. Knight of Wands here. There's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of like a passion coming out. There's maybe you're having a lot of downloads, things that you want to act on. It fell out with the Death card. So I feel like too, and also, well, it fell out with these ones and then I pulled the Death card. So I feel like being too hasty here is just going to lead to struggle, and we want to reprogram. Well, you could choose whatever you want, but if you want to reprogram, not all of a sudden, all the time pushing so hard, if you want to invite more ease in income, ease in relationship, more harmony, and not having to work so hard, maybe you're just used to using that fire and you're the go person. If you want to reprogram that, then you have to watch out so that that's not what you're doing. That's why I think I fell to that boat in the beginning of just like taking action without being fully aligned is just going to waste energy. Okay. So with these ideas and thoughts and insights that are coming, and creative ideas and passionate ideas, make sure that you pause, because then we have the death card. There's something that you're letting go of here. There's something that you're called to let go of that doesn't serve you anymore. And this is what we want to reframe. And this is what, for example, what we do a lot in the root chakra work, that we want to look at what is that foundation of your life. What is your belief that life is about? Do you have that subconscious programming that you have to work hard, you have to go all in and just work your way there to success, for example, or work really hard in a relationship so that the relationship can be successful and harmonious? Or do you want to shift that into, I can take aligned action when I feel inspired, and use all my energy and all my fire energy with that aligned action, and go so much further because it's aligned action. You're not wasting energy on the way. Are you with me? So you want to take that aligned action and reprogram that things, success and beautiful harmonious relationship, all of that, and money and income, that can come to you while you rest as well. That can come to you while you're just doing what you're passionate about doing. Okay? So Aries, just pay attention to yourself here. And if you want more resources in this, I am starting my long-term chakra membership. The doors open on, let's see here, Saturday. Early bird price ends on Friday. The first live call is not until January 22nd. So it's just the study material for the root chakra. This is where we go into. This is not so much of a course about chakras. This is the opportunity for you to see what is your foundation, what is your foundational belief of what you have been programmed that life is, and how then I will help you through this course. It's a membership, so you can join anytime, but I recommend you join now in January, since we're starting with the root chakra, which is that foundation, right? So then we'll work on first looking at what that is in you, and then I'll help you to transform it if you want to, or whatever that is. We want to look at your limiting beliefs, and we want to look at your gifts as well, right? And create that foundation that is most beneficial for you, okay? I'll put the link below in that, or it's also on my website, sanctuarywithinyou.com, sanctuarywithinyou.com on the first page there. Okay, so that was Aries. Let's do a card for Leo for January. Also, you guys, of course, I mean, I have so much fire in my chart myself, but this is funny. Okay, 2 cards, that's okay. So Leo, there is something here that's shifting around money and worth and income, or how you make your income. But there's also the card that fell out was the 5 of Cups. So that has to do with leaving something behind, with grieving old ways that maybe didn't work. Because see here, you do have 2 cups standing up. Not everything is spilled out, not everything is lost. More is gained from it. So this is, yes, we all require that grieving work when we move on from something. And it might be that like emotional of having gone through a lot of things. That's been challenging. And so that requires that honoring of your emotions, but then not to forget these cards and this excitement that I did generally too, that things are shifting. And as all these 3 planets station direct mid-month-ish, then that energy is going to pick up more. And I pulled it with the Ace of Pentacles. So that's why I was wondering if it's been something around income or around income opportunities, around work, and how you feel about that. But I feel like there's a shift because this is a gift from the universe coming. So do the grieving work, let that go, do a ritual. I mean, we have the Cancer full moon coming up. That's a beautiful cleanse for you. Maybe you have water placements that is going to help you with that. That's an intense full moon and emotional full moon. So work with that on Friday and really come into the new so that you can let go of these things that's been disappointing or that's been hard and challenging, so that you can come into this energy of new opportunities, new abundance, and all of that. And if you want to then join my chakra membership course, we're starting with the root chakra, which is so much about looking over those foundations of what you believe life to be, so that you can reprogram that to be the more abundant energy that you want to call in. And doors open on Friday. Early bird ends on Friday. Doors open on Saturday, and our first live call is January 22nd. So this is a chakra membership course. Not a whole lot learning. Well, we are learning about chakras, but the thing is, I'm a Scorpio moon, so I go deep. I want to take you to the core of each chakra, the core of each belief, and what sits within you, so that you can look at what's there, look at the limits, look at your gifts, and enhance what you want to and heal what you don't want to. So it's an 8-month long program. It's a membership, so you can change. You can come in any month, or you can cancel any month if you want to. I do highly recommend to be here in January, because the root chakra is so important. And if you are with me all 7 months, you get the 8th month for free. So that's all to be found at sanctuarywithinyou.com. On my first page there, you'll have the link. Okay, Leo. So now we have Sagittarius. All of you. Maybe you're watching all of these, but the cards are just flying. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. Okay, so there's been a bit of a struggle. That's why I keep saying the first, vision that I got of just like rowing in circles, like stop the struggle. Just stop for a moment. Pause. I know you're excited. I know you want to be on the move. I know you want to, initiate something, do something, right? But just pause for a moment. We're still in retrograde, so take care of that. And then there's still something that you can't, that you don't see, something hidden here that might not show itself yet. And I do think it has to do, since this fell out with it, like, all three of you had cards falling out, right? So it has to do with working on something that is your gift, something that you've been working on for a long time that is finally coming into fruition, but you might just have to wait. I'm sorry. To practice a little bit of patience here. Maybe it's towards the end of the month, because as it is now, you can't see it. And if you're trying to push it, it's just going to be a struggle. Okay. So just chill out a little bit, and see what's coming, see what you need right now. Instead of being too much forward movement, just tune in here, see what you need right now, and then take action when you're aligned to, okay? You have the truth. You're Sagittarius. You have the truth right in here, and it's very accessible for you. So go into that deep knowing that you have, that we all have in here, that intuition, okay? All right. And as I said, if you listen through all three signs, if you want to join my chakra membership course, you get the first course material on Saturday. Early bird pricing ends on Friday. There is a VIP option if you want to go into your goddess king mode fully. The VIP option has a one-on-one session with me, as well as the group session, where you'll have time a little bit in the group session for Q&A and whatnot. But if you want to go in for each chakra, it's a locked-in price. It's it's more affordable than my usual one-on-one sessions. So if you want to sign up for that, that's available as well. So all of the info is on my website, sanctuarywithinyou.com. So go and check that out if you want support, and if you're here to just simply change your life and change those patterns that are not serving you anymore. Okay. Thank you so much, all my fellow fire signs, and I will see you next week.